Ladies, welcome to our Pnimi. This is Saratova Best. So we have the noisy lawnmowers in the background, and I just decided this time that it is what it is, and we're just going to give out our message. So I have a small message, a really interesting story, and a surprise ending for this video. The announcement is, please remember to join our worldwide Shabbaton this Shabbos Parshas Re'eh Rosh Chodesh Elul. Women around the world are banding together to do something very simple, to simply have the consciousness that we are a global sisterhood of women. And what are we doing practically? Have in mind the theme. We'll send you out the flyer. The theme is reclaiming joy, making the year new, ushering in a year of joy, a year of Geula. And so we ask you to just have that in mind when you light candles, and have in mind that you're part of this global effort. And in your place, whether it's with yourself, your family, your friends, your community, create a gathering, be part of a gathering, a class, anything. Just be part of that global effort, and we're good to go. So, okay, that's the announcement. That's number one. Number two, the story. A few weeks ago, a man told us a story that when he was a little boy, he really wanted a bicycle very badly. So he went to his parents, and his father said, "We do not have the money. We can't afford it." So what did he do? His father said, "I'll give you, I found somewhere a three-wheeler." Now I think he was about 8 or 10 years old, so a three-wheeler for a 10-year-old, not so great. And then it was pretty embarrassing for him. And then at some point, the boy himself saw a two-wheeler somewhere thrown out in the garbage, and he grabbed it. And it had flat tires. And yet this was so precious to him because he was so jealous of all the other kids that had the two-wheelers. He rode this two-wheeler all over the city. This was his prized possession. Even though it had flat tires, how you do that, I don't know, but he did it. Now today he's a grown man, and surely that was a tough experience. And today he's almost a professional biker. He really does a lot of biking. And when he does, he probably has pretty expensive bikes. And I'm going to ask you the question. Do you think that he leaves his bikes out in the rain? Probably not, right? Well, you hear all the sound effects, the planes, the trains, the cars, they're all here to assist us in moving forward. Do you think that this man leaves his bike out in the rain? Absolutely not. Why not? And what does it have to do with me? I'm not a professional biker, and I didn't actually have a flat tire bike when I had one with real tires that worked. So the question is the following. We're entering the month of Elul, Ani L'Daidi V'Daidi Li. I do the work, you do the work. What is that all about? Because it devolves everything to do with my life now. What is Ani L'Daidi V'Daidi Li? It means there's two ways of approaching God, and two ways of approaching my life, and two ways of approaching Geula, world peace, where we're going, where we're moving towards. One is Ani L'Daidi. I do the work. I reach out. I reach up to God, and He responds, but I reach up to God. What's the advantage of that work? I earned it. Like the bike, I earned it. I did it with my own blood, sweat, and tears. I reached up. I earned it. I did it. It's that kind of relationship I don't leave out in the rain. That's not the kind of bike I leave out in the rain, right? That's not the kind of relationship I take for granted. I earned it. I did the work. It was blood, sweat, and tears. The disadvantage of Ani L'Daidi, of reaching up to God in the month of Elul, is that how high can I reach? You know, the bike that I will earn might be a $200 bike. The bike that I win at a Chinese auction might be a $3,000 bike. It's the kind of bike that I would never earn on my own. So the relationship that I earn with God is as far as I can reach. Great, but it's as high as I can reach. And of course, I cherish it. I wouldn't leave it out in the rain. Now, V'Daidi Li, the relationship in which God says, I will send you down all these blessings. I'm sending it to you, almost free of charge. That's an amazing relationship because He will send me blessings that I really could never earn. The only thing is, that's the kind of blessings I could leave out in the rain like the bike. You know, not really understand how incredible they are and really appreciate them because You know, they came to me pretty automatically, thank God. So which is the best way to do it? The month of Elul comes along. You know, do you leave your bike out in the rain or do you take it for granted? The month of Elul comes along and it's both put together. As we say in almost every video, it's both put together. I'm able in the month of Elul to achieve a relationship that is very lofty, in which blessings will come down for the year that are amazing blessings, way higher than I could ever earn. And yet somehow I'm given the opportunity to earn them so that they become mine. Blessings that I'll never leave out in the rain. Elul, ani l'daidi v'daidi li. So this is amazing. This is what we're looking forward to, an incredible opportunity. And yet now I want to just do a reverse and about switch, and I want to create this, present you with the surprise ending that I promised. Because within all of that, we're thinking, got to earn it, right? Go ahead, earn your year. Pray, beg, ask, have deep kavanah, go for joy. Remember, interestingly, when we go for joy, the singing, the dancing, the rejoicing, the getting together, women getting together, for bringing together, getting together, it feels like, what did I do? Nothing much. I didn't earn it. I wasn't tearing my hair out, saying thousands of kapitlach of Tehillim, which we say Tehillim, we say Psalms in the month of Elul. But this idea of women getting together, people getting together, Yidden getting together, especially women banding together in a mode of joy to create more joy, it's kind of like a free gift. I didn't earn it. And yet unbelievable things happen. Both these advantages are included. Both. Which is all the more reason for us to create this global gathering, which seems so simple. Just send it out to more of your WhatsApp groups and encourage everybody. It's so simple, but it's so powerful. So here's the surprise ending. And the surprise ending is the following. When it comes to this week's Parsha, the Lubavitcher Rebbe says that he wants us to declare and publicize where? Everywhere. Every single place. With words that come from the heart. Do it really from your heart. That Hashem says to us through his Nevi'im. And whom does he say it to? To every single Yid. Re'ei anochi noisen lifnechem hayom bracha. I am giving you, see. I want you to see it. I want you to see that I am giving you from above, almost a free gift, to your very inner core, to your pnimius, a bracha. So that today, with your own eyes, whether you feel that you earned it or not, you will be able to perceive the bracha of the Gula Mitzvah Hashlema. And says the Rebbe, there are those people who say, I haven't exactly internalized it myself. I'd rather not say it to others because I want to be the real deal. If I really haven't internalized it, do I see all the brachas of the Gula Mitzvah Shlema of Mashiach? I don't know. So I want to earn it. I don't want it to be that kind of, great revelation from above that people don't appreciate and they leave out in the rain like the bike. If I didn't earn it, if it's not integrated in me, better not go around telling other people. And says the Rebbe, and here is what I would call the revolution. The Rebbe says, whom do I ask to go out and tell the world about this? Those people who say, I really haven't internalized it fully yet. Those people who say, not me, and I understand why. I'm just going to create more of a mess. People will say, you're not the real deal. Why should I believe you? Says the Rebbe, I see what they don't see. They're looking at, this is my paraphrase. They're looking at their actions and say, do I look like I've internalized it? Not exactly. Says the Rebbe, so to speak, implied, I can see deeper. And what I know about you that you don't necessarily know about you is that on the deeper soul level, you are already there and you have internalized it. You have it in a way of emunah b'shleimus on the level of your soul. So to speak, you're good to go. You think you're not the real deal. I see that on a deeper level, you're the real deal. And therefore, go out and tell the world these words. Starting with your family, that surely the Rebbe says they don't have to suffer from the fact that you feel that you haven't internalized it. Starting with your family, your friends, your environment, everybody that you come into contact with, the world, your small world, your big world. And surely through that, through you bringing it out into the world, it will become even more internalized within you. Now that's pretty revolutionary, because if you're not the real deal, you're not the real deal. And the Rebbe says, you guys, you're the real deal where it really counts. You're the real deal deep inside. Don't worry, it's going to even affect you and become more external. Or in the language, I would say, of the bike, of the bicycle. You feel like you haven't earned it, you've earned it. You feel like you don't appreciate it, you're going to leave it out in the rain, like the bicycle that you won in a Chinese auction. We're going to work together. We're going to work together. God's going to send you blessings this month of Elul and this year. You're going to do for him, he's going to do for you. We're going to band together, and you women band together in a mode of joy, of simcha, to bring more joy to the world. That's earning it. That's what God wants to see. And you're earning it. You give him what he's asking for, he'll give you what you're asking for. It's called win-win. We're good to go. So ladies, we're good to go. So hopefully this Shabbos will be one unit, one heart, one thought, one mind, one brain, one soul, global women. And hopefully, God willing, we will usher in that year of joy and ultimate joy of the year of Mashiach and Gula. Thanks so much. I'm wishing you a wonderful week, an amazing Shabbos, an incredible year. Thanks so much.